morning, guys. So today is December 13th, which is Taylor Swift's 29th birthday. And I am freaking out right now because basically Alex, he always comes to wake me up before he goes to work just to say bye and whatever, kiss goodbye. Because I'm off on Thursdays. So he woke me up, I think it was like 8:40 or something like that. So I got up, went to the washroom, and took my pills, my morning pills. And I was going to go back to sleep. And then I was like, wait a minute, it's Taylor Swift's birthday. And people have been speculating for days now that something big was going to happen on her birthday. Whether it would be like new merchandise was going to be released, or we were really hoping that it would be like the announcement of the Reputation Stadium tour being released. Because there's been rumors for a couple months now that it was either going to go to HBO or Netflix. Although in the later months it was leaning more towards Netflix, because some people were saying for the last day of the tour, some people that were in rep room or something like that had to sign a contract of some sort, like an agreement, I guess, like to have their image used. And it was saying it was for Netflix. So anyway, so I was like, you know what? I was going to go back to sleep and just check it later. But I couldn't wait. And so I go and I look on my phone and there's a notification from Tumblr, from Taylor Nation, and they had posted something. And I just, you know, like when you get it like a notification of an account posting or whatever, it shows like kind of like the first part of the sentence. And I had a feeling just from what I was reading that I was like, oh my God, I'm pretty sure that this is the announcement of the tour. So I go to it and it's the freaking trailer, the official Netflix trailer for the Reputation Stadium tour movie. And I was like screaming my head off. And like, oh my God, I was just so excited because it's coming out on freaking New Year's Eve. And so anyways, like I look at it and like I immediately like squealed. I was like, ah! And then like Alex hadn't left yet. He was just getting ready to go out the door. And I was like yelling at him. I'm like, oh my God, like the Reputation Stadium tour is going to be out on New Year's Day. So I've watched the trailer like, oh my God, so many times. Like I can't stop watching it. The editing for the trailer is like incredible. It gives me chills. It made me cry because like the way that it started out, she was reading the poem. My God, my brain can't even function right now. She was reading the poem Why She Disappeared, which plays in the intro to Getaway Car during the stadium tour. And they did like this flashback to her walking through Barricade during Speak Now tour. And for some reason at first I thought it was the Fearless tour, and then I was like, no, wait a minute, she didn't have her hair in a ponytail for Fearless tour. It's the Speak Now tour. And they just did this flashback to that, and then they show like Barricade from the Rep tour, and I was just like, oh my gosh, like that flashback just got me like right in, oh, like I just, oh my gosh. So I was like, oh my God. And I could not get back to sleep. I was just like, I had to get onto my group chat on Twitter of Swifties, and I was like the first one. I was like, oh my God, did you guys see the trailer? And we were all just like freaking out. And so at first I think we were thinking that it was going to be like when she did the 89 tour movie on Apple. where it kind of like flashes back and forth between behind the scenes stuff and then the show. But I went right away. Like, I went to Netflix and they have it up there saying to be released December 31st. And it says it's 2 hours and 5 minutes long, which is exactly how long her set list for the show was. So we've kind of figured that it's just the show. There's not going to be any behind the scenes stuff. Which that part's a little disappointing. I was kind of looking forward to seeing behind the scenes stuff, but at the same time, on the flip side, I do kind of like the idea of it just being the show, because I do know, like, as much as I liked seeing the behind the scenes stuff in the 89 tour, it also kind of, like, I don't know how to explain it. It kind of interrupted the feel of what the 89 tour show was when, you know, in between songs, it would, like, go to behind the scenes stuff. So, like, it would kind of take you out of the concert experience. So I'm excited. And so when I read Taylor's post about it, she even said, like, it's the entire show. So I'm just so excited that I get to relive that. I'm, like, going to be streaming that 100 times over. Oh my God. And the craziest part is that she has a song on the Rep album. It's the very last song on the album called New Year's Day, which I absolutely love. And that song has made me cry from the very first day I heard it. I don't know why. I don't know what it is about the song. I think it's mainly the part where she sings about hold on to the memories, they will hold on to you, and the lyric, don't ever become a stranger whose laugh I could recognize anywhere. For whatever reason, every time I hear those lyrics in a song, I think of my cousin Brittany, who passed away. I don't know what it is. So I get emotional in the song. Well, at the tour, she did a mashup of that with her song Long Live, which is basically a song for her fans. And that song in itself is an emotional song, but when she combined them into a mashup, I was a wreck. Like, I don't know if you guys saw my vlog. I think I, like, even titled it, like, Ugly Crying or something like that. I was, like, bawling. So the fact that I get to watch that again and relive that, like, oh my God. And anyways, the fact of the matter is that she has a song called New Year's Day, and she's releasing this on New Year's Eve. And I mean, incredible. And so, you know, for a lot of people, you know, they're going to be basically ringing in the new year, watching the Reputation movie, or watching it on New Year's Day. And that's just crazy. Like, she's very extra like that. We love her because of stuff like that. She does a lot of inside jokes with her fans, hidden messages. She likes to put in her albums, in the booklet that comes in the albums with her lyrics, she likes to hide messages within the lyrics. So if you look through the lyrics in her albums, there's usually, on every track, there's usually the odd letter that's capitalized. And so if you put all those letters together, they spell out something. So she's just known to do stuff like that. Her lucky number is 13 because she was born on December 13th, and she is known to do stuff to do with the number 13th, like release things on the 13th or whatever. So we're just all, like, all of us Swifties out here are just, like, so excited. Yeah. So I can't wait for that. This just, like, was the best news to wake up to for me. I'm, like, super excited. Now, with that said, like, with us, Swifties, we are kind of hoping maybe, that there'll be, like, bonus featurettes or that maybe Netflix will come out with to show behind the scenes. That would be really cool, because I know some TV shows that I watch on Netflix, like Stranger Things, 13 Reasons Why, a lot of time, well, I think with all of the seasons for those, they have put out a bonus thing afterwards, almost like a discussion of the season, talking with the cast and stuff like that, and it kind of delves into some behind the scenes stuff. So I think we're kind of hoping maybe they'll release the behind the scenes stuff on that, because I know that, I think we pretty much have figured out that they did film some behind the scenes stuff. A good example is, I think it was I can't remember if it was the opening weekend of the tour or the weekend after the opening weekend, where she had Shawn Mendes as a guest, a surprise guest, and someone, I don't know who caught this video or how they caught this video, but they got video of Taylor and Shawn doing sound check on stage, and you could totally see a professional filming crew with like the big microphone and all that following them around on the stage. And at one point it looked like Taylor was talking to the camera. So there's obviously behind the scenes footage out there. So I don't know if it's going to be like a bonus thing. Also, like, we were hoping to see all of the surprise guests, because we know again that there's professional footage out there of that too, because she's released some of it. Sorry about that. My stomach is growling because I'm hungry. I haven't eaten yet. So like, there's professional footage out there. She posted a pro video of Bryan Adams from the show, the second night of the Toronto tour, or Toronto shows. I can't even talk. So there's professional video of Bryan Adams for sure. And some fans that were closer to the stage that night said they definitely saw a professional film crew filming it. We also know that there's professional video of Angel, when she sang Angel with Robbie Williams over in, I think it was London. I can't remember the exact show. But there's full video of that, like, on her YouTube channel. And I believe there's professional video from like one of the other surprise acts. I can't remember if it was Tim McGraw and Faith Hill, or if it was when she sang Babe with Sugarland. May have been even both, now that I think about it. So I'm pretty sure they've professionally filmed all of the special guests, and obviously they're not going to be able to put them in this Netflix show, because there's not enough there's just not enough time. If it's 2 hours and 5 minutes, that's the whole show. So I'm wondering if they're gonna, like, after the fact, kind of release some bonus features on Netflix. Like, maybe one episode will be all the special guests, and maybe another one will be all the surprise songs. That would be amazing if we got all the surprise songs that she did this tour on the acoustic B stage. And then maybe like another one will be, behind the scenes or something. That would be great. I don't want to get ahead of myself and get my hopes up on that, but that would be really awesome if they did that. But either way, I'm just happy we're getting to see the Reputation tour again, because it was incredible. So yeah, I'm just like, oh my God, I'm gonna cry. So anyways, that was my start to my morning, and I'm excited. So I need to go and eat breakfast, because my stomach is really growling now. And I need to get a shower. And so I'll probably check in later with you guys with Elfie and all that good stuff. I don't really have a whole lot of plans for today, just because of how I felt on Tuesday. I decided today was just going to be my day to rest. I just want to finish up the rest of my Christmas cards is my only goal today. Finish up the Christmas cards and just maybe catch up on some TV shows. Because I haven't had much time to watch much TV at all in the last few days because I've just been constantly going out. You know, we had, like I said, I went with my mom on Saturday. I went to the Christmas party on Sunday. Monday I was out all day for my birthday. And Tuesday I was home I went to my CT scan, then came home and slept because I wasn't feeling well. And then Wednesday was work, and I went out after work, so yeah, today is gonna be just like a relaxed day, and I'm excited. And I've watched the trailer, like, I've lost count of how many times I've watched the trailer. It is a good trailer. I posted it on my community tab, so if you want to watch it, go and check it out, because talk about some wicked editing there. That was amazing. It gives me chills. And I love how they did, her film crew filmed her perspective of the audience when she first comes out on stage for Ready for It. So it actually shows a shot from behind her when she turns and goes, "Ready for it? Are you ready for it?" And you can see, like, basically what she sees, like the whole, you know, audience with the lights on, the light up wristbands, and it looks incredible. That is like a beautiful shot. That was like an incredible shot to see. So anyways, I'm going to shut up now because probably a lot of you out there aren't really Taylor Swift fans or whatever. I mean, if you are, then you'll get this, but if you're not, then you're probably bored out of your mind right now. So I'm gonna shut up and go and eat and shower, and I'll check in later. Okay, I've got my Christmas cards totally finished now. I washed up some dishes, and I'm gonna start the dishwasher in a minute. But we're gonna go and show Maisie what Alfie's up to today. Look at that, Maisie. Alfie's been making some paper snowflakes. She's been busy making paper snowflakes. Oh my goodness, and it looks like she's just completed one that we have to open up. Open it up and see. Ooh, pretty. Whoops. Hard to do this with one hand. Look at all these beautiful snowflakes she made us. Wow. That's pretty neat, isn't it, Maisie? Oh, Alfie, you are something else. Also received some more Christmas cards. This one from my mom. And then we have, I gave Alex his Christmas card. So I got to put those up on with all our other Christmas cards. And the other exciting thing that happened today, oh my gosh, like, okay, excuse my messy hair. I had a shower and I decided I didn't want to blow dry or straighten it. So I just shoved it in a messy ponytail while I was doing the dishes. So as if today wasn't exciting enough, like being Taylor Swift's birthday and her announcing the Rep Tour on Netflix, I also got my new 2019 planner in the mail today, and I had ordered it quite a few weeks ago. It takes about I think usually it's about 2 weeks to make it, and then they ship it. And I didn't know how long shipping would take, but it was actually pretty quick. It was only a few days because they used FedEx. And I just can't believe that out of all the days, this planner arrived today on Taylor Swift's birthday, on the announcement of the Rep tour on Netflix. And the reason I'm saying that is because this year I decided to customize the cover of my planner with one of my favorite Taylor Swift lyrics. And so it was like, how the heck does it end up here today of all days? I don't know what kind of sorcery is going on, but it's very exciting. So this is my new planner, and so I wanted to go with a floral cover, and they had different colored flowers you can choose from. They were all like the same flowers, but you could choose various colors. So I went with purple for obviously lupus awareness, but also it's my favorite color, and it's also Taylor Swift's favorite color. So, you know, purple all the way. And the lyric that I decided to put on it is "People throw rocks at things that shine." That's one of my favorite Taylor Swift lyrics. It's from the song, I think it's from the song Ours. It goes, don't you worry your pretty little mind. People throw rocks at things that shine, and life makes love look hard. The stakes are high, the water's rough, but this love is ours. So anyways, that's always been one of my favorite songs by her. And I don't know, being that, you know, growing up, I was bullied, and even now, like, when you put yourself out on YouTube, you get trolls and hate comments and bullying and all that crap. So I've just always, like, I don't know, I've just always liked this lyric. People throw rocks at things that shine. So this is my new planner. Super excited. I love plum paper planners. I will get one every single year. They're a little bit pricey. I know I could probably just go to the store and buy something a little bit cheaper, but they are good quality planners. I really like the various layouts that you can choose. When you go to their website, you can choose from a variety of layouts of how you want your planner to be and look. As I said, you can customize the cover. And so it always starts off with the calendar for the year, just like an overview. And then, and then it's got special dates, which I've never actually used the special dates area because I just put the dates on the month. So I don't know. I don't really use that page that much. I'm trying to turn this page for you guys. And so then this is the page that I really like. I believe the first 2 years I got their planners, they did not have this concept. And I really like that they've added it. It just says ideas, plans, and goals. And so I kind of use this to do that, to, kind of write down my goals for the year. Ideas for various things like videos or whatever, plans to make, things like that. And then there's just a blank note page, and then you've got all your tabs for each month. And each month starts off with, again, they did not have this when I first got my first planner from them. I mean, like, they all had dividers, but they didn't have the January goals, which was really cool. It's monthly highlights, and you have goal 1, 2, and 3 for the month. Then you've got birthdays, events, things to remember, and sometimes if I have other goals that I want, beyond the 3, they're kind of like if I reach those 3 and the month isn't over, then I can go into, I put like a couple of extra ones down here. And then there's just a note page, a lined note page. Then there's the whole calendar, and just and again, like a little note area. You can use it for like a to-do list or whatever. Then you have your weekly layout, which again has kind of like a little checklist. You could decide, and there's no heading. You can, again, customize it to put whatever headings you want. I leave it blank because sometimes I'll make it a to-do list. Sometimes I'll put grocery list. And then there's a little note box. And then each day has morning, afternoon, evening, and then a little box for like 3 things to check off. So it's got that. That's basically how the whole month is laid out per week. And then at the end, they usually end it with another lined note page. And then you can choose to add extra note pages. So I always add 1 extra note page, because sometimes I'll use these note pages, like if there's a tag video going around that I want to take part in, I'll write the questions down on that and stuff like that. Or if I have notes for whatever other things going on, video ideas or whatever. So it does that for the whole year. And then I decided to add, you can also add on tabs. So I have a tab of to-do lists. Now I have the choice of putting an extra to-do list on each month. But I did that one year and found it wasn't as useful to me. I preferred just having a separate tab for them. And so they give you quite a few sheets. And so I've found that what I use them for is not only to-do lists, but like I'll make a list of, you know, because it has the header is blank. So I'll just write, you know, like movies to see, like movies that I want to see, or books that I'd like to read for the year kind of thing. So that's how I'll use that. And then at the very end, they have some little grid type paper that you can use for note taking. There's a couple of pages of that. And then there's a spot to put your like passwords. I generally don't use those just because I'm always afraid that if I've taken this with me somewhere and if I lose it, I don't want people having my password. So I don't generally feel comfortable using that. Then you have your contacts, and then it has an overview of the US holidays. Unfortunately, I don't know. I wish they would have like, what am I trying? I wish they would have kind of like the option to add Canadian holidays, but whatever. And then they have a pocket. It's double-sided, so there's a pocket on this side and a pocket on that side. I generally use them to hold like appointment reminder things, or if I have like blood work requisitions or flyers for like upcoming doll shows, that kind of stuff. And it's great. And the cover is, you know, they cover it with a plastic piece, but the material of the actual cover is very strong and sturdy, and it is water resistant, so that's great. Now, unfortunately, I remember last year when I got my planner, I had asked to see if I could add on, an extra pocket. And they said that no, they did not have that option available. Turns out, yesterday when I got my planner, like literally the day I got my planner, Plum Paper announced that they now will be offering the option to get an extra pocket. But it's not going to be a pocket like this. It's like a plasticky type pocket. And I was like, man, I missed out on it. But I wanted my planner to be here before the end of the year so that I could start putting all the dates in for the new year. So, oh well, at least I know that next year when I order my planner, I can get an extra pocket. Because another thing that I put in the pockets is stickers. I have tons of stickers left over that I added onto my planner last year. And so I didn't add on a sticker sheet this year because I'm just going to use up the ones I have. So what I'll do is I'll usually use the front pocket for the stickers, and then the back pocket is for, like, what I said, you know, flyers, doctor's appointment stuff and whatever. So, yay! But I just thought that was so cool that, like, I put Taylor Swift lyrics on this and it arrived on her birthday. And then, like, we get, I can't wait until the concert is on Netflix. Only, you know, what is it? Like, I think someone said it was like 16 days away. So I'm like, ah. Anyways, guys, I'm not sure if there's anything else that I wanted to tell you about. After dinner today, I did have a slice of leftover birthday cake that was left over from the Christmas party. I thought I'll have a slice of cake to celebrate Taylor Swift's birthday. So I have a picture of that. But yeah, unfortunately, Alex did not get home from work until 8:30 tonight. I don't know what was going on, but there was major traffic on the highway. He gets off work at 6, and usually it takes him, if traffic is good, it usually takes him about 45 minutes. If traffic is like normal, which is kind of like not so good, he can get home anywhere between like 7 and 7:15. But he called me as he was leaving work and said that he noticed the sign for the highway was saying there was, I don't know, a 50-minute delay or something like that. Or I don't remember what it was. 2-hour delay or something. Anyways, I got on Google Maps for him and I looked and it said, due to crashes, there was like an 1.5-hour delay. Like, basically it was going to take him 1.5 hours to get home. And he was like, so, but yeah, like on the map, it shows these little red circles with like a car crash thing. And there was like car crashes like all along the highway. It was crazy. I was like, what the heck is going on? There wasn't even really bad weather or anything. It was really weird. So, yeah. Basically, like after about 1.5 hours or so, I decided to check to see where he was. Because we have, you know, like, I don't know if it's an app or if it's something that comes with the iPhone. But we have like a thing that's like, find a friend or whatever, and so I can like basically track where he is on his phone, so that way like I don't have to call him while he's driving. So I looked and it showed that he was near Yorkdale Mall, and I was like, okay. So then I got on Google Maps again just to see how long it was going to take him to get from Yorkdale Mall home, and it was still going to be like another 50 minutes. And I was like, oh my God. So I ended up just making myself some Kraft dinner because it was going to be way too late. And he was just like, I'm going to just pick up something to eat on the way home. So I just got myself my own dinner. And yeah, so I felt bad for that. His night has been shot. So anyways, I guess that's it for this video. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.